what's up, guys? This is Leah Kate, and you're listening to Dash Radio.
Woo! All right, everybody, this is Maiwan here at Dash Radio, the place to be with Leah Kate. How are you doing?
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're excited to have you. Thanks to you, I found a couple new ways to tell people to fuck themselves or fuck off.
That's the goal. Find creative ways to tell people to fuck off.
Well, I think it's so neat. Your music comes from, I don't want to say necessarily negative experiences, but it comes from like heartbreaks or moments where you're kind of angry.
Oh, yeah.
But your music is so like upbeat and positive at the same time.
For sure.
Right? Does that kind of make sense?
100%. All of my songs come from a place where I was like angry or pissed or, something had seriously gone wrong. But I always like to find a way to make light of that and like be able to get drunk and like have fun with it and just like laugh at it at the end of the day. Like shit sucks sometimes, but like gotta just make light of it and
absolutely
turn it into something
and
joyful.
Sometimes you can make such beautiful, creations of art or have such beautiful moments from that pain. But you're like continuous. If I'm correct, I think it's Fucked Up the Friendship was like a part two. Like you had, or not part two, but you had made another song about like meeting the individual, right?
I did.
And then, dating, as you had mentioned, fucked up the friendship, which happens every time. There's
Always.
No fucking way around it.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
Have you ever been able to maneuver around that, like be friends with someone or like get that original friendship you had back?
No, never. Once
Never.
It's fucked, you can never go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
It's that was very beautifully put. Fuck up the
Fuck
friendship.
up the friendship. Yeah, honestly, at the time, like, I was dating this guy, and I was like, I want to fuck up the friendship with him. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's a really fire song idea. And then just kind of, like, wrote it from the heart, and, it took off and did its whole thing. I guess people could really relate to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially on TikTok. You've been doing numbers on there. Kids are like, or people in general are just loving, like, they're feeling your emotions, but it's so crazy to me, as I said earlier. It's like breakup music, but happy.
Yeah, right?
Make like happy breakup
music. Like make breakups happy again.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I just
make
got fucked over.
Make breakups happy again.
Yeah.
That's the hashtag.
Like,
make breakups happy again.
Yeah, like getting dumped at the end of the day is a great thing. You're like, fuck yeah, freedom, let's go.
Yeah.
It's like, go be alone and figure my life out. And,
so do you like, when you go through a breakup, because when I used to make music in high school, after every single breakup, I went immediately into writing mode. Are you the same way?
Oh yes, every time I get like fucked over or something happens or I get hurt by a friend, guy, whatever, I'm kind of happy. I'm like, great, more inspo. Like,
that's awesome.
Like, it sucks in the moment, but then I'm like, I have the most fire song idea ever. And then I just have like thousands of notes of different ideas of just like real things that have happened that I literally turn into songs. Like Fuck You Anthem is like word for word. Just
it's
very...
Now, have any of these men reached out, or any of these ex-lovers, reached out and said, like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. They all do. Even when it's not about them, they think it's about them. And I'm like, okay, everyone calm down.
Yeah, like...
Get over yourself.
If the shoe fits, you're going to wear it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't fuck me over, you fucked me over.
Yeah,
so
right?
It is what it is.
Like I have this song coming out called Dear Denny, which is a real person that was in my life
Denny?
At one point. Yeah, it's called Dear Denny.
And Denny's his name.
It's his name.
Oh,
yes.
Poor Denny. Yo,
I
Denny,
know.
my heart pours out for you, dog.
But like another ex texted me. I won't say his name, but he was like, "You wrote another one about me," and I'm like, "Seriously? Like your name isn't even Denny."
It's fucking Denny. Like,
yeah, like come on, like is your ego that big? Like,
no, what a heartbreak. Not only did he find out, he thought the song was about you, but then he also found out there's a Denny.
Yeah.
He probably had no clue about Denny.
He had no clue.
I think that's so cool that you draw all this from real experiences and you're that vulnerable where you're like, I'm going to put this out there. And it's not like you're ruining Denny's life. Like when I listen to like Fuck Up the Friendship, you're not like shitting on the guy. It's more of the situation you guys are in.
Totally. Yeah.
know?
Not shitting on them. Well, this next single might be shitting on someone.
Well,
but
I'll tell you what. For me and the fans, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, continue.
I was going to say, for me and the fans, it's going to sound fucked up. I should probably reword this, but I hope you get your heart broken a few more times and go through like a breakup a year. You should average like one or two a year because it translates to like gold records.
Yeah, right? Like, guys, come at me. Break my heart.
It should be like every summer you get into a fling.
Yeah.
And then like fall, you fuck it up.
Yeah.
Winter, you come out with the love songs. And then just, rinse and repeat.
Yes, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, I'm down. Bring the heartbreak on me.
I love
I'll
that.
take
It reminds me of like Taylor Swift, where like, you know, after a lot of her public relationships, there's, you know, like albums that come out.
Right? Albums.
As you continue to grow and you're going to get into these public relationships, that's going to be a really interesting thing.
Yeah.
Because people are going to expect it. They're going to be like, oh, Leah broke up with, oh shit, the album's going to be crazy.
Here comes a banger.
Yeah.
Scared for that guy.
and you dropped your first project this
I did.
past year, right?
Yeah.
Which I think there's 9 songs on there, right?
Yeah, there's 7 songs.
7,
actually.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2 of the 7 songs began with the word fuck,
They
which I
did.
thought was really interesting.
Yeah, they
Just
did.
like simple math, like 12% of that album revolves around like telling someone to fuck themselves or like fucking up their relationship.
Right? And those are the ones that people connected with the most.
So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think that played a role in the songs, maybe the titles being like very kind of like vulgar, played a role in them going both viral?
I don't know if it was the fuck. I think it was just like, they were such like honest, true stories to me that are like telling someone to fuck off or telling someone that you want to date them are just such like at its core, like relatable situations that millions of people go through, that I just think people connected with like the stories, because it can't, like, there's so many songs with fuck in it, like I don't think it's the fuck. I think it's just like they came from such an honest place, people could feel that and like really just relate to and
for this generation, I think there's a very rebellious phase we're seeing. I think it's like the anthem for them. Like I could see it on like Euphoria. I could see like Zendaya like walking down the classroom and that kind of playing.
Right.
And she just told a guy like fuck off. You know? So I think it fits with the times, absolutely.
Definitely.
So next time we're gonna have you here, I owe you an album, by the way, Leah. We're gonna put this on tape. I give every artist I meet an album, and I had an album for you in mind. I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh my god.
I ran to Amoeba. That's why I was late when you guys came back. They didn't have it.
Oh my god.
So I owe you an album.
Okay,
when
great.
we do this, I have the perfect album in mind.
I'm so excited.
Most of my personal collection is like rap. And I was like, no, I'm not just gonna give her like a Jay-Z album and be like, you're like a hustler.
Yeah.
But I got something in mind for
excited.
you. And I wanted to ask you, so from now till the next time we speak, what can we expect? Because your album's been about a year, you know, or we're coming on to a year.
Okay, what can you expect for the next year? Oh my god, so much. There's a tour that I can't. I'm hopefully announcing next week. We'll see. Not announced yet, but there is a tour. There's so much fire music. Another like possibly full length instead of an EP project coming later in the year. Tons of singles, like singles maybe every month. Like we're about to go crazy with the new music and some dope merch and some more surprises. It's gonna be a crazy year.
It's gonna be a consistent year. It sounds like you have plans to just be on top of it every month. No time off.
No time off. We are gonna be just dropping music left and right.
Hell yeah, that is very exciting. Do you have the idea of the project in mind, or are you gonna kind of let the audience kind of dictate that?
I do. I even have the title.
Oh, shit.
But I don't know if I should say it yet, because I might change my mind.
I wouldn't even want you to say it yet. We're too far from that away to even, as you said, we don't want to give your fans something and then they start creating an idea of what it is. But that's exciting. So you're already like, you're ready. That is.
It's like almost done.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, all of us who make like TikTok videos and just create those videos in a room, like your anthems are perfect for that. So I'm excited to create some, I was gonna say love making, but I should say like love breaking anthems.
Love that. Yeah. Create a love break anthem. It's my favorite.
I'm super hyped. I promise you, I'll make at least a couple TikTok videos.
Please do.
To your songs.
Tag me. I'll duet you.
Yes. A duet with Leah. So I'm saying it right, Leah Kate, right? Okay, because there's Leah and Leah.
Yeah.
Do you hear Leah often?
Yeah, and I don't really correct people. I'm just like, what's up? Kind of sounds the same, but I'm Leah. That's like technically what my name is.
We got this squared away, everyone, in case anyone ever wonders. Leah Kate. Leah Kate. So we got you playing on Overdrive. We're going to have, everyone needs to be checking you out. Spotify, you're everywhere. Apple. Everywhere. Where can we find you on socials?
On socials, I'm at Leah on Instagram. On TikTok, Leah Kate Music. YouTube, Leah Kate Music. SoundCloud, Leah Kate Music.
Leah Kate Music.
Yeah, Leah Kate Music.
Alrighty, everybody. You heard it here. We can't wait to just watch your career, your journey. You're already off to a hot start. Not even a hot start, but this past year has been really good for you, and seems like you have a lot of plans for this next year.
Oh yeah, big plans.
Very hyped. Let us know when you have a show in LA.
Hell yeah.
We'll pop out,
Please
a little Dash Radio, all of us, all the fans, we're going to pop out.
That. Oh my God.
We're going to go
Please come.
crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Thank you so
Leah,
much.
this is my one, Leah Kate, here
What's
on Dash Radio.
Thank you.
Boom.